Evelyn to Philip, V-mail dated October 26, 1944. Dearest Phil, I don't think I have to tell you how disappointed I was when I failed to receive any mail from you this morning. It is 2 days since your letter of the 3rd came through, and I had been hoping there would be a pile of mail for me. Come on, something, and quickly. I got to bed rather late last night. During the course of the evening, Ray was our guest. I managed to write 4 letters, one to you, Eddie, Sid, and Milt. I sewed the buttons, plain white ones, on Adele's newly made pink sweater and started on a sweater for Diana Jean. I have quite a bit of pink and blue wool left, and I'm combining the two to make the sweater for Diana. Adele slept soundly through the night, but once more has gotten into the practice of arising early. I had a picnic getting up this morning, but up I got anyhow. I accomplished much this morning before going into work, such as ironing a few personal pieces, blocking Adele's sweater so it is now ready to be worn, cleaning, washing, etc. I also typed a V-mail to Jack Strongen. We had a letter from Gloria this morning, and she sent along a set of the snaps we took when she was here. She mentioned having sent a set to you, so I'm not sending them along. I don't like any of them if you're interested in what I think of them. Mom received a check from the insurance company, the interest on your policy, and had it in the drawer a week before she remembered to tell me about it. The check was for $3.25, which I thought was more than we've received in previous years. Do you recall? At any rate, I had a lot of trouble getting it cashed last year and finally deposited it to our account, marking it for deposit only. I did the same thing this year, signing my name below yours. The teller, in adding it to the last balance, made a mistake by adding an additional $100 to the original figure. They had to go to a lot of trouble to straighten it out. All's well that ends well, so we now have $3.25 more to our credit. October is almost over, and I have yet to learn what you accomplished this month, if anything. Somehow you seem terribly far off. More so than I ever remember. I wonder if you still believe that you'll see me in 44. I can't even conceive of any situation that would permit you to see me in 44. I'm sure I'll see you in 45. In fact, I think it will be the latter part of 45. I typed this at work since there was a lull in the afternoon. I can't think of anything else to say except, of course, that I miss you and your letters very, very much, and that I love you even more. I might be impatient for word of you, but I'm doing my best not to let it get me down too much. Darling, your Ev. Philip to Evelyn, 26 October 1944. Dearest Ev, having nothing to do for the moment, I thought I'd knock this out to make up for the letter I missed writing last night. Yesterday, being Wednesday, there was a regular enlisted men's dance at the Aero Club. I had no real intention of stopping in there, but there was a USO show at the theater, and I was passing by the Aero Club on my way back to barracks when I remembered about the dance. At first, having 2 days' growth of beard, I was reluctant to go in, but when I heard the swell music of the 9-piece GI band, I said to hell with it and went in to watch and listen, beard and all. The USO show was noteworthy only for the swell comedian, an old vaudeville star from Boston, who was over here to help entertain the troops. I admire people like him and his partner, who are old enough to enjoy nothing better than home and fireside and peace and quiet, but come thousands of miles to put up with discomfort and danger sometimes, just for the sake of bringing a few laughs to the boys in uniform. They are worthy of the highest admiration of anyone and everyone. The dance was very well attended, and the band just made me want to dance. It was really in the groove. However, I still can't bring myself to dance with any of these gals, although I have no moral objections whatever where that is concerned. Every once in a while, a buddy of mine passing by would ask me why I wasn't dancing, and not knowing myself exactly, I didn't know what to tell them. Your email of 15 October arrived yesterday, but it was one of your newsy type that calls for no comment. There was no mail today except for a New Year's greeting from Dot. I'm wondering what is holding up that letter of your mom's that you said she had sent off. Don't think I'll write tonight since there was no mail. I intend to make the first show at the Base Theater, where Double Indemnity is the feature. Everyone says it's very good. Afterwards, I must clean up my web equipment, cartridge belt, leggings, etc. for Saturday's inspection. That's about all I can think of to say right now, sweet, so I'll sign off with my usual quota of love and kisses for you and Adele. My love to all. Ever, your adoring Phil. Letter from Jack in Nuremberg to Evelyn, dated October 26, 1944. Dear Evelyn, I've not heard from Phil since at least a month before my furlough. Tell him to get on the ball, or else I will. Then I'll roll all the way over and scare hell out of him in London. Geez, wish I could. Well, I'm enjoying a pleasant vacation in this man's army. When they're done with me is the only time I'll be able to sensibly tell what this is all about. Page 2. Till then, you'll have to be patient at least for 2 months. Have you heard from Phil by now? What's new with your brothers? Harry get that gas station yet? Wish him luck for me. Nice hearing about Adele. Honest. Sure hope Jack gets in. No, I have not your letter in front of me. Just thinking back to it. Did I tell you I stopped smoking? Yep, 34 days ago, and never a puff since. In person, I'll tell you why. Quite a story. Gained 10 pounds since. Marilyn? Question marks. You can see I'm doodling. Bye now. My love to you all. As ever, Jackie.